240 cows all year round through autumn and spring calving system. So we'd have 60 calves in the autumn time and about 180 then in the springtime. Being totally different to what we used to do. Everything used to be fed on a bucket with teat feeders. So I'd feed all the calves morning and evening. It would take me about an hour each time to feed them. Compared to now with the system, it takes 20 minutes, top up the powders, make sure everyone has drank, make sure everyone's okay. Compared to, it's worlds apart now with the new feeder. All backup service, in fairness to the lads, always been top notch. If you ring them, they pick up the phone straight away and they'll try and diagnose it over the phone. And if it can't be fixed over the phone, they're never too far away, in fairness to them. And when they do come down, even if it's just for a silly thing because like I said, we're not used to an automatic calf feeder just yet, we're getting used to it. They'll come down and they'll stay with you until you're sure and they're sure that there's no problem. So I still come in around 7 and I come in here first and I go straight here to the feeder. I look at the screen and if anyone hasn't drank by then, I'll go out and find them, make sure they're okay. It's the easiest thing ever, in fairness. You know, green means they've drank, red means they haven't drank their full allowance, and orange, well, like the orange one then in the bracket means they haven't drank yet, or they haven't finished their full allowance yet in that time frame. So then I know who's okay and who needs to be looked at maybe before it changes over. But those calves, our calves there now, they're happy out, they're always happy out. Every time you come in to the pen, they just want to see what you're up to. They're always around you. They're very friendly, in fairness. It takes the pressure off, all right, because right now, you know, we're winter milk as well, so cow health is very important. So I do the cubicles as well, so it's good that I have time. I'm not under pressure to get back before the cows are back out in the shed because the calves are sorted there for themselves. So this year now, they were about, on average, around 10 kgs heavier at a 9 to 10 week weaning period compared to last year on the bucket and teat feeders at the same feed period. And the heifers were about 25 kgs heavier in body weight then again, because they got a good start as a calf, which is critical really, because the calf is the most important stage really of any animal's life. We can go into the system in 2 seconds, we can change the consistency of the powder that they're actually getting. So normally they get about 12.5% powder, so we can bring it up to 15% for colder nights. And again, they get fed 3 times a day, so if they get cold during the night, they can come up in the middle of the night and actually get a feed compared to before. But this time now, they can actually get fed throughout the night themselves in their own time. You know, a calf comes off there now, after drinking their 2 litres, they've slobbered all over the place and it's all over the teat. And before the next fella comes in, it washes out the teat as well inside it, which means in case any kind of bacteria or anything in the fella's slobber, they're not passing on to each other. And in fairness, it's easily cleaned. When I was washing the shed now after the spring calves even, the things came up perfectly well. There wasn't a bit of dirt left on them. Just trying to keep bacteria down, trying to keep the calves healthy. But 2 or 3 minutes there now, each station is washed down and it looks brand new again. In fairness, it's a great system. We've never had any trouble with it. The calves go onto it very easily. The system itself even to work, even if you're not technological, like some people aren't, it's very straightforward to work with the system. Honestly, it is very easy. Everything's there at your fingertips. You can understand it fairly quickly and it's a brilliant system now, in fairness. And the backup service as well is second to none with them.